So Golden State will get the first possession. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Stephen Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Draymond Green.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport. But we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Leonard outside. Back to Green. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Curry with it. Green picks him up. Lowry against Curry. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Green. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, Draymond Green can dole out as much punishment as he receives, and right there goes into the teeth of the defense.
Gasol, a screen on Durant. Leonard passes to Gasol. Can't connect from short range.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Out to Lowry. Releases. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Down low. Here's Pachulia. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, extraordinary. Pachulia going all in and taking the defense to school on the finish there.
Pass to Green. Leonard against Durant. Leonard passes to Gasol. Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Inside. And it's Green missing. Leonard against Durant. And here's Siakam for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
On the attack, Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Green. Gasol the screen. Here's Lowry. Out to Leonard. Back to Gasol. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, incredible work on defense from Zaza Pachulia. Great positioning so he can reject it.
Curry gets the bucket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Curry lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 8.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Siakam. Gasol, a screen on Green. Siakam, pass to Gasol. Can't get it to drop. Green with the defensive effort. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Here's Pachulia. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Don't you love how Pachulia goes into the contact so great in getting to the line?
And the second free throw is good. Toronto trailing. Lowry with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Leonard. Green with the ball. From the arc. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Green, a screen. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Lowry finds Green. Now Siakam. to Leonard. And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
And yep, it's good. He has 6.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Lowry. And then Siakam with the jam.
Boy, you can see how big this guy plays inside. Siakam, tremendous vertical.
Outside Curry. He takes it in. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Leonard on the wing. Outside, Green. That three's off the mark. The Warriors leading. And here's Curry. 10 points for him. Pachulia, no good. Now here's Lowry. Here's Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And so he hits both. Golden State with the ball. They lead by 4. Green with a screen on Lowry. Curry passes to Green. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. And so here is Toronto. And it's Green missing. Here's Curry. Gasol grabs the board. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Green, the pass to Lowry. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green with a screen on Lowry. Outside, Green. On the wing, Durant. Over Green. Durant, no good. Leonard passes to Green. Out to Lowry. From downtown. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
On the wing, Thompson. Sinks the tray.
Timeout.
And the Warriors lead by 7.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
And Toronto calls time here. And some changes here for the Raptors. Ibaka, he's checked in for Siakam. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Lowry. Leonard for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Nice shot by Durant. Here's Toronto with the ball. They trail by 6. Ibaka finds Gasol. Here's Green. Back to Gasol. Inside leaner. Ooh, McGee with the block. Green against Durant. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
4 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Thompson's got 5.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Double team on VanVleet. And here's Green from the arc. Ooh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Gasol up top. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Gasol. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, this guy is just a load on the interior. Marc Gasol uses his size, he uses his angles to get where he wants to go.
He's off on the second. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Warriors. 7-point differential.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Durant's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Van Vliet outside. Green with a screen on Durant. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Warriors with the rebound. Now Durant to the paint. And McGee with the stuff.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Durant. Pass to McGee. And Gasol with the block.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
Thompson, no good. Leonard outside. Back to Van Vliet. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, the activity of Marc Gasol gets the defense to react and an opportunity to make some free throws.
And the Raptors with some changes. OG Anunoby comes in for Leonard, and it's Powell in for Green. Pass to Iguodala, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Ibaka. He's scoreless, plenty of space, and the jumper falls for him.
Well, what a perimeter shot Marc Gasol has always had. For a big man, such pretty touch.
Durant, pass to McGee. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Powell outside. Second chance shot. Yep, that one goes. Gasol's got 6 points.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Van Vliet.
Warriors foul. Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first free throw is good.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Iguodala with a screen on Powell. Durant finds Iguodala. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Iguodala's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
The first quarter concludes. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We've got Fred Van Vliet. Serge Ibaka is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Lowry in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby passes to Lowry. Five on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Powell's shot is off.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Curry with it, and Ibaka picks him up defensively. A nice shot by McGee.
Whether he's improvising or whether he's running set plays, Steph Curry is an absolute force.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Lowry outside. Off target from three-point range. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And McGee with the stuff.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And the basket by Curry.
You see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Durant, he's checked in for McGee. And Green is subbed in for Barnes. Screen by Ibaka. Lowry, the pass to Ibaka. To stop the run. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Durant with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Anunoby. Still no points, and the shot goes in.
Well, let's remember, at his size, this is a very mobile 4. He can stretch the defense, and in this instance, just does some work in the pick and roll.
And there it is for him.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Ibaka. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Lowry from the arc. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
Curry with it. Picked up by Powell. Basket counts.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 16 points now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Durant with the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
To the wing on the left. Ibaka for 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Curry. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Now, very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Now here's Ibaka. He's got 7. Powell outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Durant, the pass to Iguodala. Outside, Green. Left side, Durant. It's hauled in by the Raptors. To the middle. Powell, it's good. Powell's got his first points of the game.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Curry with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Durant, and that comes off the assist by Green.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Ibaka with a screen on Curry. Powell outside. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Powell. Here's the three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Green with the ball. Yep, that one goes.
Draymond Green.
Green's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Siakam comes in for Anunoby. Leonard's checked in for Powell. And Green is subbed in for Van Vliet. Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Pass to Green. Now Lowry. Gasol with it. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's great whenever Danny Green is forcing the issue. He puts the defender in a tough spot there.
Free throw good. Green.
Danny Green.
And both free throws good for Green. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Pachulia is rugged on the interior, really putting the defense in a tough spot where they have to foul him.
He hits the second from the line. And Toronto has possession. Green, the pass to Lowry. Leonard for 3. The Warriors pull it in. McGee's got rebound number 8 now. McGee, a screen on Leonard. 19-footer. Nice jump shot. Iguodala's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we know that Andre Iguodala has great basketball IQ and understands how to play in the 2-man game.
Here's Leonard. It's not going to go for him. Iguodala with some nice D. It's Durant with a drive. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 12 points in the game. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Green. Counted from distance. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Here's Durant. Oh, Green with a block. And here's the fast break. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Durant. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Green for 3. Another miss by Green.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pachulia, it's good on the putback. 6 points for him.
Pachulia just tireless on the boards, throws himself at the basket to get any rebound he can.
Lowry outside. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. And here's Lowry from the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. McGee passes to Durant. They set the screen. Pass to Pachulia. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Now, respect and admiration around the league for how tough Pachulia is. His physicality means an awful lot to this squad.
Lowry against Thompson. Now Green. Leonard right side. Gasol the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Thompson against Lowry. Pass to Siakam. To the inside. And that one's good. Gasol's got 8.
That 7'1" frame of Marc Gasol. Strength, power, you name it, he can absorb contact.
Floats one up, and that one's good by Durant.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Lowry. 6 points for him. And they pick up 2. Gasol's gotten 4 this quarter. 59 seconds left in the first half. They set a pick. Here's Durant. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Free throw, no good for Durant.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Siakam finds Lowry. Launches it from deep. Pachulia with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Durant. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's McGee, high post. Siakam with the defensive effort. And Lowry launches it from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Andre Iguodala out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Livingston in at the 2-guard spot.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
It's both from the stripe. Lowry with it. Leonard on the wing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Danny Green is one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Makes it look easy.
Curry. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside, Green. Back to Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Curry. Leonard passes to Gasol. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Such an effective two-man game player. Marc Gasol's offense in a pick and roll, there's so much to love.
Pass to Livingston, and here is Green. Green with a screen on Lowry. They double-team Curry. Looney with the ball. No good from outside. Outside, Green. Gasol the screen. Green the pass to Gasol. Misses from close range. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Inside. Pass to Livingston. Here's Iguodala. It's stolen by Leonard. To the paint. And Siakam with the slap.
A 6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Siakam's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. Here's Curry, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And that's going to be a foul on Toronto. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Right wing. Siakam looking it over. Here's Gasol. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Zaza Pachulia. First.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
Curry from inside.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Lowry, no good. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Pachulia, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Pachulia's got 10 points.
Now, these interior looks are important for Zaza Pachulia, right? He's showing he's not just a defensive presence, but an offensive threat as well.
Lowry, the pass to Gasol, and that one's good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Curry against Lowry. The kick to Durant. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Lowry against Curry. Down low. Gasol shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Gasol's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Golden State. Outside Durant. Iguodala with a screen on Leonard. Back to Iguodala. The kick out, Curry. Durant with a screen on Lowry. The three from Curry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Gasol's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Siakam with the slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Golden State with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. Here's Curry. That one falls. Curry's got 25 points.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Go to work, Steph. We like watching.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. Pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Durant with a screen on Lowry. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Van Vliet's checked in for Green. McGee, he's checked in for the Warriors. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Yeah, what an absolute privilege to watch one of the greats do it. Kevin Durant, fearless.
Leonard outside. Pass to Gasol. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
And that one on Iguodala.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
I also like how they played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Timeout.
And Toronto calls time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Damian Jones.
Siakam outside. Green against Leonard. It's rebounded by Golden State. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. McGee, a screen on Lowry. To the middle. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Offline with a three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Leonard. Great hustle, Leonard.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Thompson outside. McGee, a screen on Van Vliet. The offensive rebound. Outside for Green. On the wing, Thompson. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Lowry. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Lowry's got his third basket on the night right there.
No surprise there. Steal from Van Vliet. Bucket for the team.
McGee, a screen on Lowry. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
To the inside, Gasol. Oh, McGee with the block. Count the basket. Gasol's got 12 now in this quarter. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Jones sets a screen. Curry passes to Jones. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Gasol up top. The claw attacking. And the dunk by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup. Off the bounce. Yes, sir.
Here's Curry. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Lowry, the pass to Gasol. From 11 feet away, Thompson pulls it in. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Lowry. Curry, no good. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Pass to Jones. Outside, Green. Over Van Vliet. Oh, that's offensive interference. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. And Toronto has possession. Now here's Siakam. Now Lowry. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. And the Raptors miss again. Curry against Lowry. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 31 points. And so here is Toronto down by 12. Van Vliet outside. And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for McGee, and it's Kevin Durant in for Stephen Curry. Siakam finds Anunoby. Now Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good. Lowry's got 10 points.
Well, that's just mastery of the lead guard position. Kyle Lowry running the pick and roll to perfection.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Durant with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Durant looking around. They get the rebound. Outside for Green. Green able to hit from 3.
Boy, the ability to stretch the floor of this team is special. And when Draymond Green is converting, turn the lights out.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Green, the pass to Barnes. Jones sets a screen. Durant. Durant! So effective inside.
Kevin Durant doing Kevin Durant things, not only scoring, but doing it in an efficient manner.
And here's Siakam. He's got 12. Gasol, a screen on Jones. And here's Siakam for 3. Drills it from deep. Siakam's got 7 points here in the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Norman Powell, OG Anunoby out there with Serge Ibaka. Then it's Fred Van Vliet, and it's Len in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. And the jam by Ibaka.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
Durant with it, and Ibaka picks him up defensively. Tipped away. Here's Pachulia over Van Vliet. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Lynn passes to Powell. Ibaka with it. Shoots from the right block. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Pass to Ibaka. From down low, the Warriors pull it in. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. McGee, a screen on Van Vliet. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Powell. Up top, Ibaka. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Durant. Tipped.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. No good on the free throw. And the Raptors making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and he sinks the second. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 17-point game. Pass to Ibaka. The Warriors pull it in. Pachulia's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Durant with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Lets it fly from 18. And they'll get another chance. Powell against Iguodala. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ibaka with a screen on Durant. Inside, out to Powell. Here's Leonard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Durant against Van Vliet. McGee, a screen on Van Vliet. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Powell passes to Van Vliet. Anunoby, a screen on Iguodala. Pass to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Pachulia with the rebound. Pachulia's. Van Vliet against Durant. And it's good for 2. Durant's got 31.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Ibaka. Hauled in by McGee. So it's the Warriors now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Durant. Tries again. Pass to Pachulia. Outside Durant. And there's the screen. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Now here's Van Vliet. Out to the right wing.
Warriors foul. Andre Iguodala. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And he drops the first.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
McGee a screen. Durant, the pass to McGee. Misses the layup. A difficult situation for Toronto. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, just great intelligence there from Danny Green. This guy a pro at knowing when and where to attack the basket.
Goes up on the baseline, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Lets the three fly. Out to Lowry. Ibaka with a screen on Durant. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard for 3. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
To the paint. McGee finds Green. Misses off the right iron. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Down low. And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Pachulia. On the wing, Green. Leonard defending. Kept alive. McGee. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Green against Leonard. Over Green. Out to Lowry for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Pachulia for 3. Durant. KD. What else would you expect?
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
Leonard on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Durant with it. And Ibaka picks him up defensively. And it's hammered home by Green.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Durant. From deep three-point land. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now. Green against Iguodala. Pass to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. That is now his 7th. Field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This is the shot Siakam has worked on so hard during the course of his career. He wants to be a big-time, consistent weapon from 3.
Now here's Durant.
Oh! Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Lowry finds Green. Lowry with a screen on Iguodala. Here's Green. The putback. Pachulia with the rebound.
First foul call. Serge Ibaka. First personal foul. Third team.
Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. The Warriors leading. Green with a screen on Lowry. Curry with it. He's picked up by Gasol. Curry, no good. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 17-7 run. Leonard, right side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game, understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
And Leonard drops them both. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Now here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. And here's Siakam for 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Golden State with the ball. They lead by 4. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 33.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Leonard, out to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
We've come to expect Kyle Lowry to deliver in the game's most important moments, and he does it again.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Gasol. Green. And there's the rejection. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Curry. Stolen by Siakam. 1:21 left in the final quarter. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Curry from 18 feet away. Gasol grabs the board. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Leonard passes to Gasol. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
On the attack, Curry. Money!
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Ryan.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, NBA, the clock is theirs to burn.
And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th.
Substitution for the Warriors. JaVale McGee. Kevin Durant.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Lowry, no good. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Shooting for Golden State.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Siakam outside. And here's Green from the arc, and he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career, Curry trying to put his team over the hump here.
Shot by Leonard, no good. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep.
We hope to see